Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing, man? This is your boy, Misterjaay, aka call me boy, a bong boy, a dekuli, a dewale, your doku, walker, Creole boy, bazinga, manotashe. What it do, your dick gang? Of course, you know this is Chine Do in the building. Man, thank you for tuning in and welcome back to yet another episode of Misterjaay's Reaction. Yo, disclaimer, this is a no musical reaction. We just gonna talk about a few things, you dig? Man, if this is your first time coming through, I just want to say thank you for tuning in and welcome back to yet another episode of Misterjaay's Reaction. You dig, man? On this platform, we talk about everything entertainment, music-wise. You dig? So, man, something came to mind, and I was like, man, we should talk about it. This is a message to my Cameroonian audience, the artistry, and everything that has to do with the music entertainment industry. I say this with love, okay? Don't take it any other way, because I know some of you guys are funny the way you think up in here. So, ladies and gentlemen, recently, man, a couple of hours ago, man, I've been seeing all sorts of Cameroonian bloggers, man, the same group of guys I said that were unprofessional and unethical, dropping posts, and it's kind of like they were shocked about what the Nigerian music industry is doing, the heights, the leaps, and the bounds, the milestones that they're covering. And these bloggers, they dropped something being confused about the fact that the Nigerian music industry is prepared to pay Post Malone hundreds of millions of CFA. I think it's over 255 million CFA for a show or for an event. And some of them were pretty much pissed that the Nigerian music industry can pay that much for Post Malone and cannot even pay $50,000 for a Cameroonian artist to come over there and do a show. Ladies and gentlemen, Cameroonian audience, please pay attention. This is not hate. I'm one of you people, but we gonna keep it real. We gonna keep it real like a heart attack. You feel me? We have to tell ourselves the truth. In that post, when I see a bunch of Cameroonian posting and leaving comments on some of them just being annoyed, some of them just, it is obvious that you guys are telling Misterjaay that there is an artist in Cameroon right now, stronger, more marketable, more profitable than Post Malone. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just pause for a minute. Let's pause for a while in silence and pray for your ashes. Amen. Now, I don't know what kind of planet you people live on. I do not know what kind of weed you people smoke to even think for a minute that there should be a comparison with any artist in Cameroon. I do not care what you tell me. As much as I want to see Nigerian booking Cameroonian artists, but it's not about Nigerians reaching out to book Cameroonian artists. Cameroonian artists need to prove with consistency. I did a vlog a couple of hours ago talking about the confusion that Cameroonian artists have with repetition and consistency. You do the same shit over and over and over and over. It's boring. Consistency, you don't do that. You are not consistent. I will take, for example, there are Cameroonian artists who they started, man, they came up very strong. They came up very promising. They dropped very powerful projects when they just came up. I'm not going to name names. You guys already know some of them. I mean, at least know one of them. You dig? Uncle Budapest. So they came up strong after the first single that they dropped, the first project, and that is it. They have not lived up to the hype. They have not lived up to that moment. They have not lived up to the time where they were at the prime. They were doing good stuff. They fell back and started dropping mediocre shit. A couple of you have been saying that, oh man, the Cameroonian industry is growing and leaps and bounds. Don't get me wrong, they're growing leaps and bounds. I mean, they're starting to put more money in videos. They're traveling to Dubai to shoot videos, you dig? And they, a whole lot of things coming in. They're paying higher charges to record a mix. They're starting to open up collaboration, which I can say Misterjaay really pushed for that shit. I'm not taking credit for it, but after this platform started, I've seen a whole lot up and coming artists reaching out and doing collabos with fella MCs from, I'm talking about Ghana, I'm talking about Tanzania, I'm talking about, yes, I've seen that happen. I'm talking about Sierra Leone. I've seen it happen. Don't argue with me. I'm not even here for that. Dig? But let's go back to the main point. For you guys to think for a minute that there is any artist in Cameroon at the level of Post Malone, it's an insult, first of all, to his career. But I know he doesn't give a damn about what you think, about the lame Cameroonian bloggers and people who don't think right before they blog shit out. But let me tell you something. The Nigerian industry also needs international exposure. Cameroon, what do you have in terms of international exposure? I'm talking about the private sector in Cameroon cannot even invest in music stuff. I've not seen the private sector coming in and say, let's do a concert in Cameroon, man. Let's budget at least 150 million CFA to pump this shit. I'm talking about 150 million or 100 million CFA to pump this shit. And we're going to get artists from different parts of Africa. We're going to book them flights. We're going to put them in hotels. I mean, we're going to build a befitting stage, because there's still no befitting stage mountain in Cameroon. And we're going to do a concert for 3 days. It could be in Limbe, the beach. It could be in Douala, open beach, the port section. No private sector has done that, which is why Cameroon music industry has not even started yet. So some of you artists think that the fact that you go to Dubai and shoot the video, or the fact that you put in more money in the video, or the fact that you can travel to some of countries and do concerts, you've arrived. Brother, it's a good step ahead, but still the music industry is still lacking. Put hands together. Stop trying to compare. I'm not even going to start giving you the stats of Post Malone and some of the artists in Cameroon. But let me tell you, Post Malone is the kind of artist that if he's driving a Maserati today and he wrecks that shit, the next day he goes cops another one. I'm talking about 350,000 up front. That's the kind of paper he brings to the table. Now, him going to Nigeria, of course, there's going to be a whole lot of, collaborations going on with other Nigerian artists. You dig? So stop trying to compare daylight and darkness, bro. There's no need to compete that. No comparison. So my take to this is, shut the heck up. All these bloggers posting this shit and saying shit about that, they got the paper to do. The artists have been doing international collabos. This year alone, ever since it started criticizing the Cameroonian music industry, nothing has changed. I'm talking about no major, nothing. But seeing the Nigerian, man, they've been doing huge collabos. I'm talking about huge names. So let's get that BS and tell our artists to sit up. You dig? If you sit up, you show consistency, not repetition. Do not be boring. Be creative consistently. Man, that's my time. You guys be good, man. Hey, I just have to talk about this, man. From you, man, give us a thumbs up, because when you do, it helps the algorithm. Leave a comment. Let's talk about this ish. What do you think, my Cameroonian audience? What do you think, my Nigerian audience? Is it even to be discussed? And if you know any artists in Cameroon that you claim that can be up to par to Post Malone, or can bring out the business and the revenues, leave a comment. We're going to talk about it. Until then, I'm out. Be good, be nice, man. Peace.
Action God, big up TRB family. Misterjaay, I see you. I know some artists don't do this. God